Have you ever experienced a moment when it feels like the universe is conspiring in your favor and people can't help but gravitate towards you? Picture this. You're going about your day, minding your own business, when suddenly it seems like everyone you meet is drawn to you like a magnet. It's not just about looks or charm. It's something deeper, something almost magical. You start to wonder, what's going on? Why is everyone suddenly so interested in me? But before we dive into that, let me share a little secret with you. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this phenomenon occurs and how you can harness its power to transform your life. So stick around, because you won't want to miss out on what's coming next. In life, there are times when something big happens, and it changes everything. It's like waking up from a long nap and suddenly seeing the world in a whole new way. We call this a spiritual awakening. It's not about any particular religion or culture. It's something that can happen to anyone, anywhere. Imagine you're going through life, doing your thing, when suddenly, bam, you realize there's more to you in the world than you ever thought. It's like putting on glasses for the first time and seeing everything clearly. Spiritual awakening is like that. It's a big wake-up call for your mind and soul. You start to understand yourself better and see the world with fresh eyes. It's pretty amazing when it happens. Lately, lots of people have been talking about feeling more liked and admired by others. They say it's because of something called a spiritual awakening. In this video, we'll talk about how spiritual awakening and feeling magnetic are connected. We'll figure out why people suddenly find awakened folks so interesting and attractive. So what's a spiritual awakening? It's like a big journey of finding yourself. You start to see yourself and the world in a new way. It's like waking up from a deep sleep and realizing there's a whole lot more to life than you thought. When people go through a spiritual awakening, they start to look inside themselves. They might meditate or think deeply about life. It's a bit like going on a quest to figure out who they really are. During this journey, people face all the stuff that's been holding them back. It's like peeling off layers of an onion. They let go of all the things that don't feel true to them anymore. And as they do, they uncover the real shining part of themselves underneath. This journey can be pretty intense. People have big moments of realizing things about themselves that they never knew before. It's like a light bulb turning on inside their heads. Spiritual awakening is like remembering something really important. It's like finding a secret treasure inside ourselves. Instead of looking outside for answers, we start to realize that everything we need is already inside us. As people go deeper into this journey, they start to see things differently. It's like putting on glasses and seeing the world in a whole new way. They understand that we're all connected, like pieces of a puzzle fitting together. And they see that the things that divide us, like being different from each other, aren't as important as we thought. So, spiritual awakening is all about realizing our true selves and understanding how everything is connected. It's like unlocking a secret that's been inside us all along. Sure, let's dive a bit deeper into spiritual awakening. Imagine you're on a journey, and suddenly you remember something really important. That's what spiritual awakening feels like. It's like a light bulb turning on inside your head, and you realize that there's this incredible wisdom inside you that you've forgotten about. Instead of always looking outside for answers, you start to trust yourself more. You realize that the answers you've been searching for are actually inside you all along. It's like finding a treasure chest buried deep within your own mind. And as you go further on this journey, you start to see the world in a whole new way. It's like putting on glasses and suddenly everything becomes clearer. You realize that we're all connected, like pieces of a big puzzle. And those things that used to seem so important, like differences between people, start to fade away. So, spiritual awakening isn't just about finding yourself. It's also about understanding that we're all connected. It's like realizing that we're all part of the same big family, and that we're all here to help each other and learn from each other. This expanded awareness is often accompanied by a deep sense of reverence and awe for the mysteries of the universe. Individuals marvel at the beauty and complexity of creation, finding solace and inspiration in the profound interconnectedness of all things. As the boundaries of the self dissolve, they experience a sense of oneness with the cosmos, a profound merging of individual consciousness with the infinite expanse of universal awareness. At the core of the magnetic influence attributed to spiritual awakening lies the principle of vibrational resonance. As individuals undergo the profound shifts inherent in spiritual awakening, they undergo a corresponding elevation in their vibrational frequency. This shift is not merely a superficial change, but a deep and transformative realignment of their energetic essence with the higher frequencies of consciousness. When someone goes through a spiritual awakening, they start giving off a special kind of energy. It's like a vibe that they send out into the world. This energy isn't something you can see, but you can definitely feel it. This vibe acts like a magnet, attracting people and things that match up with how they're feeling. It's not about how they look or what they have, it's about the deeper connection they share with others. So when someone resonates with the energy of an awakened person, it's like they're drawn to them naturally. They feel a strong connection, like they've found someone who gets them on a really deep level. It's all about that soul-to-soul connection, where you just know that you're meant to be together. Whether it's as friends, partners, or just sharing a moment together. When someone's vibrational frequency goes up, it's like they're leveling up their energy. This isn't just a small change, it's a big transformation that affects everything about them. As they go through this process, they start to let go of things that hold them back, like negative thoughts and feelings. It's like shedding layers of heavy stuff so they can feel lighter and happier. When their vibrational frequency increases, it's like turning up the volume on all the good stuff. They might feel healthier and more energetic in their body. Emotionally, they might feel more balanced and able to handle things better. It's like upgrading to a better version of themselves. And when they feel good inside, it affects everything around them. They might notice that they attract more positive things and people into their life. It's like the universe is saying, "Hey, you're doing great. Let me send some good stuff your way." So, increasing their vibrational frequency isn't just about feeling better, it's about living a happier and more fulfilling life. When someone's vibrational frequency goes up, it's like their mind gets a boost too. They might find it easier to think clearly, stay focused, and come up with creative ideas. It's like their brain is working at its best. As they tune into higher frequencies of consciousness, they might notice that they trust their instincts more and have a better sense of what's right for them. They might also feel more open to new ideas and ways of thinking, which can help them adapt to different situations. When someone goes through a spiritual awakening, they become more authentic. They're true to themselves and don't try to be someone they're not. This authenticity is like a magnet that draws people to them. Others feel like they can trust them and look up to them because they're being real. Being around someone who's awakened feels peaceful and wise. They don't even have to say anything. They just have a way of making others feel understood and accepted. It's like they create a safe space where everyone can be themselves and connect on a deep level. At the center of spiritual awakening is something called inner radiance. It's like a glowing light that shines from inside us, helping us find ourselves and change for the better. This inner light isn't about what others think of us or our achievements. It comes from deep within us. To nurture this inner radiance, we need to love and accept ourselves just as we are. It's about realizing that we're valuable and worthy, no matter what anyone else says. We can do this by taking time to think about ourselves, meditate, and stay present in the moment. As we do this, we start to show qualities like being real, caring about others, and feeling thankful for what we have. This change inside us doesn't stay hidden. It shows in how we act and how we treat others. We become more genuine, kind, and grateful, and this positivity spreads to everything we do and everyone we meet. Self-love is like the main building block of spiritual awakening. It's what helps people heal, feel strong, and find their way on the journey of self-discovery. It's about really loving and valuing yourself for who you are. This kind of love isn't about being stuck on yourself or being selfish. Instead, it's the base for all other kinds of love. Practicing self-love means treating yourself well, being kind and caring to yourself, and knowing when to say no to things that aren't good for you. When people do things to show themselves love, like taking care of their bodies and minds, they start to shine from the inside. They feel more peaceful and satisfied. Self-love also means forgiving yourself and others for mistakes and accepting things as they are. It's about letting go of bad feelings from the past and living in the present with an open heart. When people stop being hard on themselves and others, They make room for love and kindness to grow inside them and in their relationships with others. Reduced stress is like a big change in how you feel, where you become really calm and peaceful inside. Nowadays, with life moving so fast and always asking so much of us, stress is everywhere and it can really mess with our minds and bodies. But there are things we can do, like mindfulness, meditation, and taking care of ourselves, that can help us feel less stressed out. Reduced stress isn't just about not having stress anymore, but it's about actively doing things to deal with it and make it go away. It's about finding good ways to handle tough situations, like setting limits for ourselves and doing things that help us relax and feel better emotionally. When we learn to let go of all that tension and worry, it makes room for peace and calm to take over inside us. Reduced stress can really change how people see themselves and how others see them, especially when it comes to feeling attractive. When someone is feeling less stressed, they give off this vibe of being calm, confident, and peaceful inside, which can be really appealing to others. This inner glow seems to pull people in, making them interested in getting to know that person better, even beyond just how they look. Less stress also makes it easier for people to connect with others in a real and meaningful way. When someone isn't all tied up in knots with stress and worry, they can really listen and understand what others are saying. This helps them build strong relationships based on trust and openness, which can lead to a deeper kind of attraction and closeness. And here's another thing. When stress levels go down, it can actually make someone look better too. When someone is relaxed and feeling good, it shows on the outside too. Their face looks more relaxed, their posture improves, and they seem more open and friendly. All these little changes can make them seem more approachable and confident, which can make them even more attractive to others. Attraction is not just about how someone looks or acts. It's about something deeper called the energetic essence. This essence is like an invisible force that comes from within each person. It's made up of things like how they feel inside, what they want, and how they act. And believe it or not, this energy can actually draw people together in a really powerful way. When someone is true to themselves and shows qualities like love, kindness, and honesty, they send out this kind of magnetic energy. It's like a signal that attracts others who feel the same way or are looking for those qualities in someone else. So it's not just about what's on the surface. It's about what's happening inside that creates a strong connection between people. But it doesn't stop there. This energy can also have a bigger impact on society as a whole. When more and more people focus on being positive and kind, it creates a ripple effect that can spread throughout communities, making them more peaceful and united. So it's not just about individual connections, it's about how our collective energy can shape the world around us. Sometimes, people go through something called a spiritual awakening, which is like a journey to discover their true selves. As they explore who they really are, they find things like being genuine, loving themselves, and feeling a glow from deep inside. This glow isn't something you can see, but you can feel it. It's like a quiet energy that makes others notice and feel drawn to them. And you know what's interesting? When people are less stressed and their energy changes, this glow gets even stronger. It's like they become even more attractive to others because they seem calmer and happier. This isn't just about one person, though. It's part of something bigger. People all over the world are waking up to who they truly are, and it's making the world a better place. So, when someone suddenly seems to attract a lot of attention, it's not just luck. It's like they're shining a light on what's good and true inside them, and others can't help but notice and feel drawn to that light.